Now we move on to the stack passes. There's this misconception that stack passes are for the big guys only, or that stack passes are really dangerous. And that's just not so. It just depends on the technique you use and how flexible the guy is that you're with. Obviously, if you're going with a beginner, a white belt who's never done any kind of athletics or hasn't been doing any kind of athletics for a while, you don't want to stack him on his head. But it is a technical move. And when I was in Brazil, I had a lot of very good small grapplers stacking it on my head. In the end, I felt like my neck and my back became more flexible. I felt like it helped my grappling out and it helped my defense out. So, the first one I'm going to show you is the variation that Kazeka did, because that's the easiest one to learn. And what I'm going to do is, and it's important for you to not resist me and just let me roll you up. So put your head towards the camera. And what I'm going to do is, I'm fighting Mr. McMahon like so. He has me in the open guard. And I'm going to swim into position like this. I'm going to grab my own hand to that. Then if I feel like if my shoulders are on my deltoids aren't in enough, I kind of shake them into place like this and get really low. Then I'm just going to get up into a push-up position. I'm putting my toes down on the ground and I'm going to roll Mr. McMahon up onto his upper shoulders, and I got to keep a good bite here so he can't push away from me. And I roll like so. Then I'm going to slide him over like this, come back, put one thumb under his collar, the other one grabs his belt, and I push him to the side. How's that feel, Mr. McMahon?
Invigorating, sir.
Okay. Let's put your head down this way. And now I'm going to do the exact same technique. I swing into place. I lock him down. As many times as I need to. I get a good bite on him. That means that both my fists are into his sternum. I find a spot on the wall. I get up on my toes. I push. And then I put one thumb under his collar. I grab his belt. And I start to push my right shoulder into the back of his thigh until it flattens out, and I come into side control like so. And that's how Kazeka did his stack pass. So that's a Kazeka Muniz stack pass or Kazeka pass. There's another variation which is a little bit more technical, and in this variation, this is the way Draculino did it. What I do is I create a ramp with my lower body, and I can't emphasize that enough. You have to make a ramp with your legs, just like you were loading boxes up. If you wanted to move a box from one level to another, it's going to be real hard if you try to jerk it up. But if you create a ramp, then you can just roll that, push that box up that ramp. So what I'm going to do is, Mr. McMahon's fighting me like so, must be in the open guard. I'm going to grab his belt, right? And if I can't get a hold of his belt, I can grab his pants. And then I'm going to spread his legs out with my shoulders. And then I'm going to push his thighs up. And now I'm going to create my ramp by pushing my knees together, like so. Now I've created a ramp by pushing my knees together. And now that I've created this ramp, now he's become considerably lighter. And all I have to do is get good posture and I'll slide right up. Then I put his tailbone on my chest, kick my legs out. And now I can come back and do the exact same thing. I don't have to grab his belt with my left hand, it's already there. I just grab his collar, I push his thighs together using my right shoulder, and then I put this hand under his head, and come back inside. I want to flatten him out real good. Start with the butterfly guard. The hook flip position, Mr. Man, just let me just do this by myself with my invisible partner. Remember, when I'm doing my butterfly guard, I'm doing my hook flip, and this includes my arm drag. I want to keep my back round like this. So, in many ways, the guard is the opposite of passing. When you pass someone's guard, you have to keep good posture and nice arch in your back. But when you're doing the hook flip and you're doing arm drag, you have to keep your back round and concave. And you want to roll like so. And this is the way you can learn to roll by yourself. It's a drill that you make children do in grappling. It helps you control the arm. It also helps you learn to do hook flips and that type of thing. You just roll like this. And that's what I'm going to do. Come back the other way. It's a good drill. So, if you just started jiu-jitsu, be sure to start rolling like that, because it will help you to learn how to do the hook flip position. Now, I'm going to do the hook flip just like Draculino showed me. And you'll hear lots of different ways to do the slip flip, and this is one of the things that I'm very adamant that if you do it this way, you'll do it quickly and you'll be good at it. When I'm going to